Okay, so let's look at this vector example. Given the vectors u equals 1, 2, 5 and v equals minus 3, 7, 6, we want to find 2u plus 3v. In order to do this, we start by first calculating what is 2u plus 3v. So 2u plus 3v means twice of u, which gives us 2, 4, 10, plus twice of v, or 3 times of v, which is minus 9, 3 times 21, and 18. That turns out to be equal to minus 7, 25, and 28. Now, we want the norm of that, so this implies that 2u plus 3v norm, okay, and you could have single lines as well, is the norm of minus 7, 25, and 28. So that's equal to the square root of 7 squared is 49, plus 25 squared is 625, plus 28 squared is 784, and that turns out to be equal to square root of 1458, which is equal to 38.13. 38.18. Okay, so that's the answer. That's the answer to the first one. Now the next one we have is u dot v. So let's have a look at that. U dot v is a dot product of these two vectors. So that means it's going to be 1 times minus 3. So it's going to be 1 times minus 3 plus 2 times 7 plus 5 times 6. Okay, so it's going to be minus 3 plus 2 sevens is 14 plus 5 6 is 30. So it's equal to 44 minus 3 is 41. That's the answer to that one. Okay, so let's look at the next one then. U cross v. So u cross v, of course, we again use the IJK formula. So the first vector is 1, 2, 5. So 1, 2, 5. Second vector, minus 3, 7, 6. And that's equal to, so the I would mean, remember, it would mean we get rid of these two. So we're looking at the submatrix. 2, 6 is 12. So it's 12 minus 7 5s is 35. Then we have the negative off. Now we're going to get rid of, so we're now going to go away with these two. Okay, so that's going to give me 1 times 6 is minus of 6. 1 times 6 is 6, and minus plus 15. Okay, and the last bit is going to be the k, the third one. Okay, this and this gone, which means 1 times 7 is 7. Okay, minus 6, so it's plus 6. Okay, which means the final answer turns out to be 12 minus 35, which is minus 23. And then 6 and 15 is 21. So it's minus 21, and 7 and 6 is 13. So that's our cross product. Okay, to find the angle between u and v, we're going to use the fact that u dot v is equal to norm u, norm v, cosine theta. Now, that means basically that we already have u dot v, but we need to find the norm of u. So let's do that on the side here. The norm of u, okay, is going to be square root of 1 plus 4 plus 25, so it's going to be square root of 30. Okay, and the norm of v is going to be the square root of 9 plus 49 plus 36. So that's equal to, so the square root of 94. And that means all we have then is the theta is cosine inverse of u dot v, U dot V is already calculated, and it is 41 divided by square root of 30 into square root of 94. Okay, so that's equal to cosine inverse of cosine is sort of 41 over 53.1, and that's going to be basically, so it turns out to be equal to 0.689 radians. Okay, and that's basically the angle that we're looking for. And that covers all the examples.